So today we're making macarons, not to confuse with macaroons. I've already pre-mixed out our ingredients with 125 grams of almond flour, 125 grams of 10x, and 42 grams of egg whites. Now normally, if I'm just making one kind, I would add in all my flavors and stuff, but what I'm going to do is mix this and then split the batch and make two different flavors. So I'm just going to add just those three ingredients to this base. Alright, let's put it on the blender. Alright, and this takes no time to mix. You're just making a thick paste. Don't worry, it will all come together. We're going to take our spatula and scrape that little bit on the bottom that's not coming together. Together we have our paste. I'm just going to clean off the spatula, the paddle, with my spatula. Set that to the side. And I'm going to, because like I said, it's going to be two different kinds, I'm going to just put this all in a bowl. And I'm going to take half of it back out. But it's always good just to double check to make sure your measurements are still the same every time. So came to 280, so we're going to take 140 out and put 140 into a separate bowl and then add my flavor. One is simply going to be vanilla, and then we're just going to add a little blue because they want them to be blue color. We'll drop the sky blue. Come on. I'm going to need another spatula guy. So this one is a cotton candy flavor. I get a lot of my flavorings from Amoretti, and most of them are 3 to 5% of the total weight is how much flavor you need to add, how much compound. So I'm going to add 7 grams. Oh, it smells so good. I love cotton candy. You can see it's like a really cool looking pink, so we might not have to add any. Alright, so now in this pot we have 250 grams of, I lied. In this pot we have 125 grams of sugar and 56 grams of water. We're going to bring this to 250 degrees on our candy thermometer, and in our mixing bowl we have 42 grams of egg whites, which are going to whip slowly while we're bringing this to a boil. Here is our 42 grams of egg whites. We're just going to let them whisk slowly. We want them to get to a medium to soft heat while our sugar is coming to a boil. Basically, once it starts boiling and reducing is when we're going to be close to our point. So in the meantime, we don't want this hanging out on our sugar because we don't want any sugar crystals forming, which will mess up our sugar. Alright, so we're checking our temperature. You see if it's thick, the bubbles are slowly popping. We're checking our thermometer. We are right about at 250. Now the reason why I have the bowl pot tilted is because it will concentrate more. We're at 250. So we're going to turn this on low. You can look and see the egg whites have whipped. Slowly, we're just going to slowly add this in. We don't want to scramble our eggs. That's why we slowly stream it in. Just going to turn that off for a second and scrape all those egg whites down into the bowl and just let it continue to whip. Alright, so now we've whipped our whites and they are cool. See, they're just glossy beautifulness. Now, because I am doing 2 different batches, I am going to split this. So I'm going to go ahead and measure it out into this container. The only thing when you do this is you just have to make sure you get all of your product out to get the end result that you want. So, doing a pretty good scrape here. Alright, so now that that is done, we have this tray here. I got these mats off at Amazon. I forget which place, but we can link them below so that you can purchase them yourself. It came with 3 of these, so and each tray does a dozen. I like to do the inner circle and just do them a little bit bigger to get a really good size macaron. And what just happened, we had an air pocket in there that just expanded. Normally you want to start with the ones further away from you and work your way back towards yourself. I only started in the middle because I lost my train of thought.